We are in beautiful Fullerton, California as we get closer to crowning a Big West softball champion. It's day 3, game 2, the elimination game between a 3 seed and a 5 seed in UC Santa Barbara taking on Long Beach State. Already today, Cal State Fullerton advanced to the championship game, which will be played tomorrow at 1. The winner of today's game will play again at 7 o'clock. If they continue to win, they will advance to the championship game. Happy to have you with us, everyone. Tracy Warren along with Tammy Blackburn. Of course, UC Santa Barbara coming in with the higher seed, but it was the Beach that had the Gauchos number in the regular season.
Yeah, they did. They won all 3, swept that series, and they scored 20 runs, so they knew how to put a bunch of numbers up. However, the way that Santa Barbara's playing right now, watch out. And remember, coaches know that they can set the reset button. Things are different in postseason, and that's what we've seen so far in this Big West Championship.
It is whoever gets hot, the Beach or the Gauchos. We will have the starting lineup and the first pitch as we move closer to crowning a champion in Fullerton, California. As UC Santa Barbara taking on Long Beach State in an elimination game. The Beach are the visitors, and their starting lineup looks like this. Lena Apodaca, followed by Avery Weisbuch, Priscilla Iniguez, Brooklyn Lee, Nina Sepulveda, Emily Dowden, Callie Sue, Audrey Mendoza, and Giselle Hernandez for the Beach, which has a fantastic average coming in at 304. That is 4th best in the Big West Conference. Kendall Fern is in her first year at the helm of Long Beach. She has taken the team into this tournament and surviving and advanced. They have played the most games of any team so far in the Big West Championship. This is their 4th game. She took over for Kim Souter, the longtime head coach at Long Beach State. She's a former assistant, is Kendall Fern, for San Diego State. Malaya Johnson in the circle for UC Santa Barbara, last year's Big West Pitcher of the Year, 117.2 innings pitched, 3.33 ERA. with 81 strikeouts. The senior from Roseville, California. We saw her. She's got effective stuff. And right now, she's got to get a win for her team, or they are out of this tournament.
I think her, her off speed has been really nice. It's been off speed and up, and then she's got a drop curve, but she's changing her speeds really well. And that's really, I think, for Johnson, I think that's the story here in this week's championship. If she can continue to pitch that and make it work, then Santa Barbara's got a real good shot at beating Long Beach and eliminating them.
Defense for the Gauchos. Carr, Rauscher, and Mejia in the outfield. Fuentes, Banks, Santos, and Myers in the infield. Maaya is the catcher for Johnson. And this has been a fantastic defense for Joe Evans. Fourth best in the Big West. Long Beach has just been a phenomenal team. This is their fourth game. They lost to UC Davis to start Big West play in the championships, and then they beat UC San Diego, and then they came back and they beat UC Davis last night 6-1 to make it to today's game. So this is their fourth game. It is the third for the Gauchos. Lena Apodaca from Camarillo, California, the sophomore standout. She's a first team All Big West.
A record-breaking season for Apodaca, who leads this team in many statistical categories. Randall Firm, the head coach, will tell you sometimes we need a double. We know who to go to. That's Apodaca, leading the Big West in both hits and doubles this season, coming into this last weekend series and championship.
Tries to lay down the bunt. That is foul. I think a lot of eyes opened up when you watch the Beach sweep UC Santa Barbara. UC Santa Barbara, the defending Big West champ, and like, what is going on in Big West Conference play? It's the parity is supreme.
And Santa Barbara's had a really solid season. It's not like they were at the, low men totem pole. It was just really a great win for Long Beach, that whole series. I mentioned in the open, those 20 runs that they put up on Santa Barbara, including a 9-win victory in the last game, the third game of that 3-game series, a 5-inning run roll.
That is in the gap. Apodaca extra bases, and Lena Apodaca leads this game off with a double for the Beach.
I think right on cue, as I mentioned, she is the player that you can rely on for a double, and she goes all the way in the gap to the fence with this one. Well hit by Lena Apodaca. She has anchored Long Beach in this leadoff position, and she has been effective. And now it's time to pass the back to Weisbrook.
21st double as Apodaca going to third, and she is safe. Successful stolen bases. Now the Beach putting pressure on the Gauchos.
Yesterday we talked about Long Beach State needing to come in their game and have good energy, but also manage their composure. And they had a great first inning. They just went off. Their bats were alive. Then they defended really well for several innings.
There is a lot of life as Avery Weisbrook, the junior from Torrance, California, and the Florida State transfer. Take a look at this steal.
Gets away from my egg.
And Tim, yeah, that rotation, nobody covering second, so Apodaca could really take a nice, healthy lead, and then when the ball got past the catcher, she could take advantage. Weisbrook trying to make something happen as the infield is in for Santa Barbara. Fouls that back. Avery Weisbrook, 13th in the Big West in batting average. She is 5th in doubles. Is that Florida State transfer, which decided that maybe Tallahassee's a little bit too far from her home of Torrance, California, and came on back. to join the Beach, a team that she feels like she's right at home. John Schaefer, the home plate umpire. John Baca at first. Todd Foy at third. Two-two pitch to Weisbrook. Off speed just not there for Malaya Johnson.
Impressed with Weisbrook and her batting average at .361. Also her slugging percentage at .538 coming into this game. She has started every game at shortstop.
That ball just had a lot of speed. It is not playable. Malaya Johnson, second team All Big West in the circle. She had led the team almost single-handedly to the championship last year. She got it done and then some. Here's the 3-2 pitch to Avery Weisbrook. Ball four. Runners at first and third for the Beach in the top of the first. First walk given up by Johnson.
Well, in yesterday's game versus UC Davis, Weisbrook was left on base 3 times, and Kendall Fern says, we can't do that here in this elimination game. We have got to bring our runners in. Apodaca on third, Weisbrook on first. No outs.
Priscilla Iniguez gets it through, and the Beach go ahead 1-0 in the top of the first. RBI Iniguez.
Oh no, and Iniguez, she is down.
It's that turn of first. So Iniguez is going to get some medical attention from the athletic trainer for Long Beach. Tammy, what are you seeing here?
Well, I think she actually starts to limp before she gets to first base. Yeah, she actually, it happened before she actually got to first base. It's before the turn, the touch of first base and the turn. And I was watching her a little bit, and from the back it was hard for me to tell, but I thought I spotted, she just pulled up wrong on one of her steps, one of her strides.
She keeps grabbing her foot. You think cramping?
Don't know, can't speculate. Could be so many things, right? Just.
She is trying to walk it off as they're going to take her back into the dugout. We'll probably see a pinch runner for the Beach. It is an RBI, so the Beach are up 1-0. Kendall Fern and team doing what they did last night to UC Davis is jump out quickly. Iniguez will get a pinch runner. It sends Weisbrook to second, and the Beach will have runners on first and second for the number 4 hitter, Brooklyn Lee.
Well, the Beach hope that Iniguez can continue to play throughout this game. Of course, it's one thing to get a pinch runner. It's another thing to be out the rest of the game. They hope that they'll see her back on that .357 batting average, 154 at-bats, and a slugging percentage of .545. Iniguez in that third slot, such an important player. We will wish her the best and track this along as Brooklyn Lee comes to the plate.
Brooklyn Lee going after the first pitch to left field. Emily Carr gloves it for the first out of the inning.
First pitch swing. Brooklyn Lee, you see that from her. She's got that green light. In the fourth hole, she's been really impressively hitting the ball, but just a routine pop fly and good pitching by Johnson for Santa Barbara.
Nina Sepulveda is in the number 5 spot for the Beach. The freshman out of Palmdale, California. Tammy, it was last night that we saw the Beach explode for 3 runs against UC Davis in the first. It was a lead that UC Davis couldn't come back as the Beach went on and won 6-1.
Yeah, it was 3 on the scoreboard, and then the rest of the way it was 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. And then UC Davis started to put some more runs on, and then it was like, oh, good thing that Long Beach State had those 3 runs. But they outlasted UC Davis and went on for the victory, 6-1.
That ball is hit well, and it is a fair ball. 1 run will score, and it's a 2-0 ball game. RBI Sepulveda.
Well, the fans traveled not too far from Long Beach to get a look at this, and that was just roped down the left field line. Run batted in, and then, of course, now you've got, there's Weisbrook. Now you've got runners still on second and third, so in scoring position.
You know, Kendall Fern may be in her first year, but you get the feeling that she's so comfortable at the helm of Long Beach State.
Yeah, good way to put it.
Yeah, and just going right to work as she's here in the Big West Softball Championships.
I think when you bring joy to every day and you choose how you're going to feel, like Kendall Fern said, and she always, you know, talked about, she also referred to her mom yesterday, reminding her that it's always good to start with a smile, and people love a smile, and I think that's what she brings. So I think that's her choice. And I also mentioned yesterday, I think sometimes it can be contagious, especially with 18, 19, and 20-year-olds.
Amy Hayes, the pitching coach for UC Santa Barbara, trying to work with Malaya Johnson. Malaya Johnson has been a bit up and down this year. Perhaps not as dominating as last year, but that's what happens when you have some success. There's more film work on you. People are paying greater attention. And Malaya Johnson hit that spotlight for sure last year. Emily Dowden is in the number 6 spot with 2 runners on for the Beach. The junior out of Bakersfield, California. Dowden batting .280 with 20 RBI coming in to this game.
Ooh, just low.
Dowden pops that ball up. Taya Banks gives way to the outfielder Emily Carr. Second out of the inning. Kaylee Sue, the center fielder, trying to keep the rally going. 2 runners in scoring position. Sue batting from the left side. Strike called. Johnson trying to get ahead in the count. Sue, a freshman from Long Beach, California, and Banning High School. To the first baseman. Ella Myers gloves it for the 3rd out of the inning. But a Beach blast in the first as they lead by 2 as we head to the bottom of the first.
It's easy to play it safe, but that's not our story. Only the bold. It's our mission. A call for risk takers and change makers to shine. In the classroom, in the community, and in competition. Bold is our past, our future, our passion. Bold is the next level. The Big West, only the bold.
Credit Union One Free Checking has everything you need to bank on the go, make deposits and more with our highly rated mobile app. And get your direct deposit up to 2 days sooner with CU1 Early Pay. Open your account in minutes at creditunion1.org.
Introducing CU1 High Yield Checking, the account that rewards you for everyday banking. Earn up to 5.25% APY when you make qualifying transactions each month. No minimum or opening balance required. Get started at cu1.com/high yield checking.
In Hawaii, beauty is all around us. It inspires the way we move, breathe, feel, the way we dive, jump, play. When you see our home like we do, Hawaii stays with you.
UC Santa Barbara has the second best offense in the Big West Conference. Danny Rauscher leads it off, followed by Taya Banks and Ella Myers. Emily Carr is in the 4th spot. Giselle Mejia at 5. Bella Fuentes, Delaney Ma'ai, Ainsley Waddell, and Jazzy Santos, the speedster, at the number 9 with a healthy .326 team batting average. Hall of Fame coach Jo Evans is in her 4th year at the helm. She won her first Big West championship last year, won 6 elimination games, and took everyone by surprise, but perhaps Jo Evans, as she won Coach of the Year at UCSB last year. Lots of awards for Jo Evans. Lindsey Cowens gets the nod for the Beach in the circle. Perhaps an interesting call for the Beach, but she comes in with a record of 4-3, 4.92 ERA with 64 innings pitched and 24 strikeouts.
She's got a rise and a change, and we'll be looking to see how that rise ball will help her. We saw her a bit yesterday.
And up the middle, and a leadoff base hit for Danny Rauscher. Macy Lawrence in playing first base for Priscilla Iniguez, who went down with an injury. The sophomore will stay in. She pinch ran and then will remain in the game as Taya Banks, the junior from Chino Hills, California, steps to the plate. Tammy, you got Kate Barnett, you got Isabella Alonso, but the Beach go with Lindsey Cowens. Thought process on that, because you got to win this game.
No, yeah, no, and I think Cowens has something that UC Santa Barbara is going to have to contend with, and that is a rise ball. But listen, Alonso and Barnett are going to be ready. They're going to be ready to go. We'll see if Cowens needs to get taken out, how quick the hook will be from Kendall Fern. They go by matchup to matchup.
And that ball is in the gap. Extra bases for Taya Banks. They're going to send Rauscher home. And it's a 2-1 ball game. RBI Taya Banks.
Smoked by Banks to plate Rauscher. And this ball did not really break, did not climb. It was over a really healthy part of the plate, and that's really a go-get-it pitch for any hitter, much less the top of a lineup. And Banks just ripped that one to the fence.
Ella Myers trying to keep the offense going. Ella Myers made all freshman team out of Monterey, California. That ball is well hit, and it is gone! Two-run home run, Ella Myers, and the Gauchos go on top 3-2 in the bottom of the first.
Well, Long Beach State might be hoping that Alonso or Barnett are warmed up and ready to go. See, the ball just landed right by the flag. And that one hurt. That one hurt Long Beach State. They had taken a great energy and put 2 on the top of the first, only to be wiped away by this 3 runs and only 4 pitches with no outs.
Emily Carr, the junior. You know, we talked to Jo Evans on the phone, and she said, yeah, sometimes we just play better when we're down. We just have that fight in us, and that's what took us all the way to the championship last year. And all it took was for the Beach to put 2 runs on the board, and here come the bats for UC Santa Barbara.
You're right. Some teams can just see through playing from behind. They just can, and it's not something that they really allow to kind of be as a burden on your shoulders. And that is the sort of mentality of this Gauchos team.
And they are getting some activity in the bullpen for Long Beach here in the first inning. Ball high.
Actually think instead of activity for pitchers in the bullpen, it's actually Iniguez trying to work off whatever it is that she is dealing with in the lower leg bothering her. She's just trotting back and forth to see if she can go.
Emily Carr is a second-team All-Big West.
I think Alonzo for Long Beach State may have been warming up earlier and might be ready to go.
You know, you get it. It's a long tournament. You gotta have depth in the circle. You gotta use all your pitchers. And that's something the Beach have lived by throughout the season. Ball 4. Lindsey Cowens has yet to get an out from the Gauchos. Defense for the Beach. Dowden, Sue, and Apodaca in the outfield. Lawrence is now at first base. Hernandez at second. Weisbrook and Sepulveda. Mendoza doing the catching, and Cowens is in the circle for now. Although we have got a meeting in the circle as Giselle Mejia is up for UC Santa Barbara.
Shelby Miller, the pitching coach for Long Beach State. She'll go out frequently and talk to the pitchers. You think about this, this is really tough. 11 pitches for Cowens, 3 hits, 3 runs have been given up in those pitches.
UC Santa Barbara beat UC San Diego 10-9. They then lost to Hawaii, which put them in the elimination bracket. Hawaii lost to Fullerton earlier today, so Fullerton is sitting pretty. Moving on to the championship, that game will be played at 1 o'clock tomorrow, right here on ESPN. Giselle Mejia. Sophomore out of La Puente, California. That ball hit well and caught by Emily Dowden in left field, and the runner scurries back. Emily Carr gets back to first base.
That feels good for Cowens to just get the first out in the bottom of the first.
18, Bella Puente.
You know, you're feeling the pressure in the circle. You know that you feel like you've disappointed your team. And I'll tell you one thing, her team has her back. There's no question. This is a great Long Beach State team that believes in supporting and uplifting each other. Just in a tough pressure situation. Hasn't gone her way, but there's plenty of softball to be played.
Bella Fuentes is a senior from Chino Hills. Her mom played college softball at Cal State Dominguez Hills. That ball is well hit. And a single for Bella Fuentes as the Gauchos have runners at first and second with 1 out.
Well, I would think that if Alonso or Barnett are ready to go, it's gonna happen soon, because this could get really dangerous quickly with 2 runners on.
Delana Ma'ai, the sophomore from Garden Grove, California. Fouls that back.
I just feel like Cowens is not hitting her spots. She's missing those spots, and when you miss your spots, you're gonna get hit.
Ma'ai was a Big West Championship all-tournament team last year as the Gauchos won the championship. Cowens, a Long Island University and Moore Park College transfer. And you are absolutely right, Tammy. She is having a tough time just
There's Mendoza right there. Yeah, that's Mendoza right there telling her, listen, it's you and me. Don't worry about first and second. Let's talk about control. Just settle down and just pitch it to me. Hit that spot that I'm calling. Oh, yeah, she is. She's really shaken up, Cowens is.
Runners will advance on the wild pitch. And now 2 runners in scoring position for Ma'ai. She had 3 hits in the Hawaii series and 3 hits in the UC San Diego series.
3 straight balls up and out of the zone. 2 of them almost wild pitches, and that one right there really high. She's doing everything she can to relax, taking deep breaths. She's not rushing. She's doing all the right things.
Ball 4, second walk given up by Lindsey Cowens.
Here comes the pitching change right here.
Bases are loaded for Isabella Alonso, who will come in relief. We're going to take a quick break. We are coming back to Fullerton, California for more Big West Softball Championships. Cypress, California. She has had success against UC Santa Barbara in the regular season, appearing twice. There were 2 wins for the Beach. She has also appeared in all 3 of the games here at the Big West Softball Championships. She faces Ainsley Waddell, who is in the number 8 position for the Gauchos.
Waddell, who can pitch, she's a left-handed pitcher, hits left, throws left. Last year, D1Softball.com, top 15, best 2-way player. Oh boy, good movement on that across the plate. Alonso hitting her spots. Needed that one.
CSUN transfer would love to have a ground ball double play to get out of this. And there it is to second, and it's off the glove of Hernandez. 2-run score And the Gauchos race out to the 5-2 lead.
You know, we saw Hernandez at second base make some great plays yesterday. Just could not get this one in her glove. She tried to follow it all the way. It was a hard hit, but it had some pretty good bounce to it. And it took a hop that hit the top of her glove and ran away from her.
Jazzy Santos, the number 9 hitter. The senior out of Stanton, California, has moved around in this lineup. Strike called. Alonso pitching in her 4th game in 3 days, and it is a high pressure situation. So Alonso trying to get out of this inning. And another hit for the Gauchos. Jazzy Santos now loads the bases, and UC Santa Barbara has batted around.
Well, at first, Joe Evans, the third base coach, was waving the runner around, and then she decided to hold her up. Smart call there, because she probably would have been thrown out, even though the throw was well off the plate. I still think she could have got her, but what the nice rip. What great contact there by Santos. Good call by Joe Evans to hold up the runner.
Danny Rauscher started it all with a single and a run scored. She is first team All Big West. Rauscher, also your freshman field player of the year in the Big West. A lot of accolades, and when we talked to Joe Evans, she couldn't say enough about her. Just starts the lineup, has come in flawlessly in the outfield, and has done a fantastic job for the Gauchos. Really shows the caliber of athlete that Joe Evans is getting in at Santa Barbara, and Rauscher finds a hole in the middle. RBI for Rauscher, and another run scores to make it 6-2.
60 feet at a time, passing the bat. Stringing hits together. And this is the beauty of softball. And when you get going and the rally is hot, watch out. And right now, Long Beach State feels like there is no end to this.
Ball popped up to the right side. Lawrence underneath and gloves it for just a second out of the inning.
13, Ella Myers.
Ella Myers with the bases loaded. She is 1 for 1 on the day. The 2-run home run.
Long Beach State is so thankful that Alonso decided to come over from rival CSUN. She has been so productive.
Popped up, and that's gonna fall in. Another run scores. 7-2 ball game. Boy, the luck is on the Gauchos right now.
Yeah, just a little, just kind of bleeding right now is Long Beach State. Nothing going their way. I mean, this is so crazy how it's a pop-up and then can't be fielded, and then the spin just runs away, so you can't even make a play, field a play and throw.
Emily Carr, they give the single to Myers. Bases still loaded here in the first. 7 runs scored in the first inning for the Gauchos.
It's just so important to try to stay with who you are, what got you here. Try to dig deep and find the confidence. I know that's tough to do. You're feeling like, you know, there's people here watching this, and this is not the way that Long Beach State plays. That's how you're feeling, right? It will end. You will get out of this inning, and you have to remember that.
Throw down the second, not in time. Yeah, Tammy, we talked in the open, the Beach swept UC Santa Barbara during the regular season. A lot of people were like, whoa, Santa Barbara, you not only beat them, you swept them. And thought coming in with the role that Long Beach was on, that it was really their game to win. But after the Beach comes out and scores a couple runs, the Gauchos come right back and respond.
Yeah, Gauchos kind of coming into this match.
3-1, the throw home, and that'll be out number 3. 7 runs across for the Gauchos. They chase Lindsey Cowens, and they put Isabella Alonso to the test. 7-2 ball game after 1. Second best. The numbers are very healthy for both of these teams.
Yeah, 326 batting average, over 300 for Long Beach State at 304. Check out the number of hits for Santa Barbara, hitting the ball really well and putting in 266 runs. 170 Ks. When you see a lot of at-bats, you play a lot of games, you're going to have some strikeouts, but good numbers all across the board for both these teams.
8-9-1 for Long Beach State, set to face Malaya Johnson. Audrey Mendoza leading it off for the Beach. Mendoza just a sophomore. Out of San Diego, California. Rancho Bernardo High School and a Penn State transfer.
You know, it's interesting to kind of get in the head of why the transfer, you know, from Penn State to Long Beach State. She had a strong first season at Penn State, 35 games she started. She hit 250, you know, playing time was not an issue. So when you kind of sit down and you really dive in, there's probably a lot there. Of course, she's from San Diego.
That ball is popped up and back. You read the bios of a lot of these athletes and they say, I grew up and in high school I determined I wanted to go play big Division I. And they get that experience. Oh, we're in the Big Ten Conference. We're in Happy Valley, Pennsylvania, nearly 2,000 miles away from home, and say, you know, maybe it really wasn't what I was expecting.
Yeah, your best chance of seeing your family is playing UCLA softball, right?
And then come to find you can play just as competitive softball in the Big West Conference with the Beach. 3-2. Ball 4.
Good start for Long Beach. This is how you chip away the little things, little baby steps.
Yeah, and you know, Tammy, if you're Malaya Johnson, you're like, my team just got me 7 runs. I can kind of be all right, sit back a little bit and relax.
Yeah, she can make some mistakes and be okay, right? Of course, knowing Johnson, she wants to go out there and just throw heaters and just get it done. And that's how she's actually approached this.
Giselle Hernandez batting in the number 9 spot for the Beach, and then the top of the order, Apodaca on deck. To the right side and caught. A great play by Ella Myers.
Yeah, that bunt just up in the air, easily playable. You should see the tilt of that bat and just going out and that type of pitch coming in, the angle, the way the ball's coming in, the angle of the bat.
Lena Apodaca doubled and scored a run her first time up. Runner is going, throw is way off, stolen base for Mendoza. So they didn't get the sacrifice, but they'll get the steal. And you know the Beach are going to continue to test the arm of Ma'ai, the catcher. Apodaca, the double and the run score just opened it up for Long Beach. And you thought, here we go, until the Gauchos responded.
She wasn't sure about that swing, wasn't sure if she was going to go all the way with it and just kind of poked at it. She has this great stance when she steps in. She swings her hips. She steps in and awaits for the pitch. She has, and it is on the money. It's every time. That is her routine, and it's just slow side to side. That's sort of just how she gets ready. You'll take a look at it here. Watch it. Swing, swing, swing. Nope. Now Johnson's ready to pitch. I gotta get ready.
Long Beach earlier this year in the Mary Nutter Classic back in the months of February knocked off Oklahoma. Raised a lot of eyebrows. It was so early in the season, they said, wow, are they this good this early? Had a successful run there.
Ooh, laid off that off-speed up ball. That pitch has been a huge payoff pitch for Johnson.
The 3-2 pitch, runner on second. And that will go through, and they're going to send the runner home. It is a 7-3 ball game. RBI, Lena Apodaca.
Hard hit right through the infield, and then it takes this crazy hop. Watch this hop, way up in the air. And Rauscher has to just watch that one in center field. That thing just hopped at least 10, 12 feet in the air. She kind of stopped in her tracks.
Avery Weisbrook walked and scored a run in her last at-bat. If you told me 10 runs would be scored in 1.5 innings between these two teams, I would have said no way.
And very few pitches for each team. Swinging on the first pitch, these players feeling comfortable with what they see and hitting to the gaps, hitting home runs.
That is Johnson's 40th pitch. Four days of some of the best softball in the country here at Fullerton, California. Big West Championships. We're day 3 of 4, where tomorrow we'll crown a champion. To right center field. Mejia just over her glove. And they'll motor around. They're going to hold the runners at second and third, and more life for the Beach.
Well, this will be interesting to see when Santa Barbara gets into the dugout about what happened with this. Was it purely the sun and she just couldn't spot it and then she overran it? Or was it the miscommunication of you saw Rauscher going to get it? Did Mejia think Rauscher was coming in to get it and then she lost her focus? A couple things could have happened there, but that should have been a routine out. And Long Beach State continues to have life with 1 out. Runners in scoring position.
They're giving the error to Mejia in right field.
Yep.
And as you mentioned, Tammy, 2 runners on. And it looks like Priscilla Iniguez is batting back in the number 3 spot. If you'll remember, it's Iniguez who got the single, but then came up hobbled, and Macy Lawrence came in and pitch ran for her. Off-speed pitch, strike called.
She thought about it. She kind of bent down and followed that pitch in. That's when you know a hitter wants to, but they just don't pull the trigger on it.
They has her thinking. The 1-2 pitch to Iniguez. Again, off speed on the outside part of the plate, 2-2. Our game 3 tonight, 7 o'clock. Hawaii will play in the 7 o'clock game. Winner of this game will play Hawaii. That ball is up. Taya Banks calling for it. Gloves it for the second out of the inning.
Number 17, Brooklyn Lee.
Brooklyn Lee had a big bat last night in the 6-1 win over UC Davis, went 2 for 4. She popped up to left field her first time up. Off-speed pitch, strike called.
She gets it so many times, that off-speed pitch, it just kind of drops in, and then she has an off-speed that's up.
Ball low, Lee had missed the first 24 games of this season with an injury. She's a transfer from UC San Diego with the coaching change back when Patty Gerkens gave way to Nikki Palmer. Honorable mention All Big West last year, and now she has been a force in this tournament. Off-speed pitch, roped to third, but caught by Bella Fuentes for the third out of the inning. Beach get one back as we move to the bottom of the second. It's a 7-3 ball game. .63% with winds out of the west and the south, 6 miles per hour. Tracy Warren along with Tammy Blackburn. On day 3 of the Big West Softball Championships, it has been a fantastic series so far. This is game 8. Isabella Alonso has come in relief for Lindsay Cowens, and it is the bottom of the second. She will face 5, 6, and 7 for UC Santa Barbara. Giselle Mejia is leading off the bottom of the second. Mejia popped up to left field her first time up.
She's behind in the count, 0-2, so now she's got to protect the plate, swing at anything close.
The way both of these teams are hitting, do you think the Beach went back in there and said to Alonso, hey, just keep pitching, we'll get you some more runs?
Yes, I do think that. I also think they probably went in there and lifted up Cowens a little bit and said, you know, we've got your back. You win together, you lose together. Of course, Long Beach State has not lost, but sometimes you just go through some tough times.
And that ball is in. The hit barrage continues. The 9th hit for the Gauchos.
Al Mejia just rips one, and she was behind in the count. She wasn't going to get anything decent. She did a nice job of getting out in front. The lefty timed that one well.
Bella Fuentes singled and scored a run her last time up. Fuentes honorable mention, All Big West. We started with 6 teams, we are down to 4. And Fuentes, it's a fair ball. Bella Fuentes hugs the line.
Long Beach is thinking about challenging it. It looked good to me from here. Of course, sometimes that's just what I think I see.
Look at Kendall Fern. Even when she's talking with the home plate umpire questioning, she's saying it with a smile.
John Schaefer and Kendall Fern having a conversation. Hard to see.
That looks like that's a foul ball. did not even touch the line. It crossed found. It's got to land fair.
Weisbrook told Kendall Fern to challenge it.
Runners at first and second. Delana Ma'ai trying to keep the rally going. 10 hits for the Gauchos. Back to Alonso. Alonso to third and a misplay. Another run will score for the Gauchos, and second and third for UC Santa Barbara.
Oh, that was tough for Alonso. She hesitated. She thought she could just make the routine play at first, and we've seen this so many times. And when you're under pressure to field and then make a throw, and you've got runners on and you're trying to protect what you have, see, she looks to throw, and then all of a sudden it dawns on her to turn 180 degrees and make a throw, and then the pressure was on, and then that's why that throw was wild. It's just too much pressure.
Yeah, we saw this last year for the Gauchos. The minute they got in the elimination bracket, it was like they hit another gear. And game after game, they were upsetting teams. They weren't picked first or second. That went to Fullerton and Long Beach. They were down in the pack and came back and won the Big West Softball Championship, the first ever. And it's the fourth different team that Joe Evans took to the NCAA tournament. Talk about having success in your back pocket.
And nobody feels worse right now than Alonso, and she knows that it was tough. I just think when you lose focus on where you think you want to go and you get rushed, you're not throwing it the best you can, and unfortunate for Long Beach State.
They're going to give that a fielder's choice for Ma'ai, and Ainsley Waddell comes in with runners on second and third. Waddell got on by an error from Giselle Hernandez at second base and went on to score a run.
Nice pitch. Locked in, laser focused. You don't have to tell Alonso to be that way. She just naturally is that way. They're going to check.
Two and two to Ainsley Waddell. Did she go? Yes, she did. First out for the Beach. Jazzy Santos, the mainstay. They call her the Iron Woman. She has started every game dating back to February 11th, 2024 for the Gauchos. This is her 162nd consecutive game at second base. Chopper to third, long throw across the diamond, and they get the Iron Woman. Top of the order, Danny Rauscher has two runners in scoring position. She has been red hot, 2 for 2 with the run scored and an RBI. Chopper to short, gotta be a quick play, and they get Rauscher by a step. One more run pushed across for the Gauchos as they lead 8-3. As right now, the Gauchos head coach and Hall of Famer, Joe Evans. Joe, something about the elimination bracket and UC Santa Barbara has you hit another gear. 7 runs in the first inning. Is the team just seeing the ball real well?
Yeah, I think they're seeing the ball well. I think they're really hungry. You know, we gave up 2 runs in the first inning, and then we just came right back. It was like, so what? You know, let's get after it. So really proud of the mentality, and you have to have that, especially when you're going deep in a tournament. And we know what it's like to lose a game and have to come back and make a run through it.
Johnson looks so good. Her off speed is falling in, dropping in. It's an off speed up, off speed drop in. Talk about her mixing speeds, because Coach, she just looks real in control right now to me.
She's best when she's able to throw that changeup for a strike. And, you know, to just kind of nip around the plate. But that off speed is deadly. And if she just get that fire in her belly and run with it, I mean, that's the kid you want out there for sure.
Yeah.
Joe Evans, thanks so much for your time.
All right, thanks a lot.
You know, they don't want to be in that winner's bracket. They put them in the elimination bracket. They're fine. They're comfortable. They're just going to get it done the hard way.
There's a better path. That's what they're saying. I just think they want to play more games. I think they just like to play.
Something in that Santa Barbara air.
There it is. That off speed just drops right in.
Nina Sepulveda.
She throws it for a strike.
She doubled her first at bat, 356 average. Fouls that back. Beautiful day. Good fan base. The beach draws well. They've got a lot of fans that have come out from Long Beach over here to Fullerton. And for Santa Barbara, we saw it last year, is just the crowds start to grow as they got further into the tournament. Santa Barbara has done so much to improve all of their sports. Kelly Barsky, the athletic director, has gotten a great women's basketball coach in. She got Joe Evans in, and really just bringing Santa Barbara to new heights.
Yeah, that Renee Jimenez, she's all right. She's just all right, women's basketball coach. Renee, a great friend of mine, longtime friend of mine. She's doing an amazing job for Santa Barbara women's basketball. Think about it. Renee has to walk past every day she goes to work, just a case of trophies of past women's basketball success.
Yeah, which has Corey Close probably somewhere in there, former Santa Barbara head coach.
Mark French, too, is all over that. Yeah, so I just think Renee's done a fantastic job.
Sepulveda, all Big West and all freshman team honors in her first year. Came in batting .352 and will get a hit there. Second hit of the game for the freshman.
How about that? The quarterback in flag football in high school, Nina Sepulveda. I want to play flag football, Tracy. She's just an incredible athlete, though. 2-sport athlete with that flag football. She won 4 straight Golden League championships in softball, named the MVP, and she's having a great career already as a newcomer to Long Beach State.
She will steal bases. Emily Dowden up right now. It's first pitch swinging, and that is also up the middle. So the Beach bounce back-to-back hits. Calais Sue. What are you doing on a Friday night? Come on to Fullerton, California. Watch some of the best softball in the West Coast.
Actually, we're gonna have a pinch hitter here, Alyssa Guerrero. This almost had to be right here. You're coming from behind, you've got 2 runners on, you gotta get some pop and some power. Hopefully gap-to-gap hitter.
Guerrero, a freshman out of Whittier, California. Comes in with a .342 average, 25 RBI. Not too bad for a freshman. We've seen her make several pinch hitting appearances here. Really is a testament to her ability to score runs.
She can unload if she gets the right pitch, executes kind of her plan in the box.
What an exciting game of Hawaii versus Cal State Fullerton. Hawaii went out first, Fullerton bounced back. Hawaii scored again. And Fullerton wound up winning on a 2-run home run in the bottom of the 7th with 2 outs. Check that, that was Fullerton who went out for the early lead, then Hawaii who bounced back. Either way, it was a fantastic game. Ball is popped up to the left side. Tell you, Banks will glove it.
That was not the swing that Alyssa Guerrero wanted.
Number 7, Audrey Mendoza.
She seemed a little unsure of that swing. She didn't really. I did think it was a really good pitch too by Johnson, and that's the thing. You have to remember, it's not always the hitters. It's sometimes it's the pitcher.
Audrey Mendoza gets a lift on that, and that is gone! A 3-run home run for Audrey Mendoza, and we've got an 8-6 ball game.
The off speed, and she was patient enough to wait for it. I think Audrey Mendoza really was maybe expecting it. And she waited on it, and then she got all of it. Boy, the power, and see, that's kind of the swing that Alyssa Guerrero wanted right before her and just didn't get it. Mendoza comes in to greet her teammates. And how about that? Just like that, it's 8-6.
Just the second home run of the season for Audrey Mendoza, and her timing couldn't be better. We've got a 2-run ball game here, and it is just the 3rd inning. $14 runs so far. This is like the UC San Diego Santa Barbara game.
Oh, almost the same pitch that Mendoza sat on and waited.
Giselle Hernandez, 2-1 now. 1 out, top of the order on deck for the Beach. Rise ball.
Good work by Johnson. The off speed, and then just really kind of throwing it in with some heat just to keep Hernandez off balance enough.
Malaya Johnson. Pitch 74, ball 4. And the Beach have a chance to tie this game with the top of the order, Lena Apodaca up. She is 2 for 2 on the day. First pitch swinging, sends it to left field. Carr is out there, and that's a big out for the Gauchos.
Big out. Protects that 2-run lead that they have.
Number 10, Weisbrook.
Avery Weisbrook has been on twice, once through a walk, the other through an error. Weisbrook, second team all Big West. That ball is popped up. And called for it by Ella Myers to glove it for the third out of the inning. The Beach bounce back with 3. It's an 8-6 ball game. Moving to the bottom of the third.
UC Santa Barbara, our distinct location, your unique experience. This is where it happens. A journey of exploration and of community, of discovery and of creativity, of connection and of growth. Exchanging ideas, generating solutions at a top-ranked university. An adventure, a thrill ride, all right here at UC Santa Barbara.
There are places on this planet where the sunset truly outdoes itself. Where music is as constant as the urge to be barefoot. Where you're welcome with love, respect, and a soundtrack. Outrigger Resorts and Hotels. Come be here.
Runs are at a premium here in Big West softball country. 14 so far, and we're just moving to the bottom of the third where the Gauchos are coming up. Taya Banks set to lead it off for UC Santa Barbara. Take a look at her numbers over the year. They have done great things in climbing up the ladder with that batting average.
Yeah, especially from 24 to 25. What big improvement, playing a lot more, getting some more opportunities. A huge number of hits from 8 to 45. Of course, that's going to improve your batting average. But she continues to improve her game, and that's all you can ask for in your career.
Banks is 1 for the 2 on the day. She is a .337 hitter. Isabella Alonso came in for Lindsey Cowens. And Brooklyn Lee is now your catcher for Audrey Mendoza. And that ball falls in there. So a single for Taya Banks. Just Sue could not get it to it.
She trapped it. It was a good thing it didn't get by her, because that could have been dangerous. And watch this, you see it just, well, she may not have trapped it. It looked a little bit, from my vantage point, it looked like maybe she did, but on that replay, certainly blocked it from getting by, and that was important.
Ball fouled back. Ella Myers. .02 to Ella Myers. And they get Ella Myers.
Left fielder, number 17, Emily Carr.
Emily Carr steps in. Emily Dowden is now in center field, so that ball was to Emily Dowden, not Sue, as there's a rope to first and a quick double play by Iniguez, who's back at first base for the Beach. Beach get out of it, and they're coming to bat. As we move to the top of the fourth, Priscilla Iniguez, honorable mention All Big West. Had the RBI single the first time up, and then she went down with what looked to be foot cramps. Must have a very good athletic trainer because she is back in the game. And we'll lead it off here in the fourth. Fouls that back. Tammy, you got to give the athletic trainers some props here because they work all day, get these players back in game shape, get back in.
It's hard. They're working when, you know, nobody's paying attention, right? Because during the game, they're on call for in-game situations. But, man, they're getting swarmed after the game and in between games for lots of treatment.
Taya Banks, throw is in the dirt, and Apodaca is safe. Oh, check that, Iniguez is safe at first base. So an errant throw by Taya Banks.
Number 17, Brooklyn Lee.
Iniguez is just going about as quick as she can, but it's that errant throw that really gets her, allows her to be safe.
You can't take her out because she's already been taken out once, so she's got to stay in and run for Brooklyn Lee. Lee was the designated player, but she is now catching. Malaya Johnson started this game. She has thrown 79 pitches here, and we are in the fourth inning. The Beach have threatened every inning and had runners on every inning, as has UC Santa Barbara.
Johnson, you could tell she didn't like that call.
Was it the stare that gave it away?
Yeah. She didn't like that call. But we're told she's better when she's angry, so you go ahead and get angry.
In the dirt. My eye picks it up. Malaya Johnson, second team All Big West. Low ball 4, and the Beach have 2 runners on.
Just below the knees, not high enough. You can still tell that Johnson wants to know from the eye.
Yeah, I think that's it. Where's the strike zone?
Yeah, like just tell, like, what am I missing here? She's asking the question.
Amy Hayes trying to find it out as well, and here comes Jo Evans, and she's now talking to the home plate umpire. Boy, that looks so good. John Schaefer is our home plate umpire, and in the very polite Jo Evans way, who's as competitive as they get, she is probably trying to say, just help me help you identify the strike zone, and in the meantime is making a pitching change. So a new pitcher is Sophia Clark, the freshman out of San Diego, California, will spell Malaya Johnson. We've already seen the freshman in this Big West Championship. Clark at a Cathedral Catholic High School. Named the 2024 and 2025 player to watch by the San Diego Tribune. 2-time Defensive Player of the Year and had over 300 strikeouts in her 4-year high school career. We have seen so many talented freshmen be put in pressure-packed situations. And now it's Clark's turn.
And they've stepped up. They have performed undoubtedly.
Nina Sepulveda, the number 5 hitter, with 2 runners on and no outs here in the top of the 4th. She is 2 for 2 on the day. Squares to bunt, the sacrifice is down, the quick throw to first, and the sacrifice is successful.
The substitution pays off with a out by Sophia Clark. She's gonna pitch up in the zone. She's got a nice up ball. Been learning that drop ball all season long.
That'll bring up Emily Dowden. Singled and scored a run her last time up. Big swing and a miss. In Long Beach's 3-game sweep of UC Santa Barbara, it was Dowden who went 2 for 3 and 2 RBI in game 1, which was a 3-0 win by the Beach. Fouls that back.
Sophia Clark has Dowden right where she wants her. She's working ahead in the count here. She gets 2 outs. She's gonna feel good about coming in and taking that ball. She's commanding the circle.
Ball gets past the catcher. To the right side, run is coming home, and the runners will advance. But the job is done. Another run pushed across for the Beach, making an 8-7 game.
12, Alyssa Guerrero.
Niguez getting a lot of high fives and encouragement in the dugout.
And Alyssa Guerrero flies out to right field, but the Beach gets one back. All they've done is score. 15 runs so far, and we're moving to the bottom of the fourth. To take on Isabella Alonso. 5, 6, and 7 coming up for the Gauchos.
Batting for the Gauchos, number 8, Giselle Mejia.
Giselle Mejia steps in. She's done a fantastic job in that number 5 spot. Singled and scored a run her last time up. Strike called.
Santa Barbara feeling a little uncomfortable about that lead that dissipated. Now only a 1-run lead. And they are thinking about putting a few more on the scoreboard, as many as they can get, because they know this Long Beach State team is coming. Seems like neither of these teams have any quit in them for sure.
To the left side.
Oh.
And great diving try. Apodaca is now in left field and just out of her reach.
Great effort by Apodaca. She lays it all out on the line, knows the importance of this game, the elimination game. It's interesting too when you think about elimination, right? This is an elimination game. And then you think, oh, okay, we won the game. But now we got to go play in another elimination game.
And another elimination game.
Yeah. And if you win, Hawaii awaits. It just doesn't get easy.
Foul ball. 4.
Bella Alonso, she's just acting like, I got this, listening to her teammates, encouraging her, but she turns around and she acknowledges what just happened. And then she gets right back in the circle, and look at her just kind of attack, and then first pitch strike. That's the kind of mentality, sorry, Tracy, that's the kind of mentality you've got to have.
She has been talking to her teammates all the time in the circle, and it's always positive.
But I just like how she flipped the script. She just walked somebody, she took ownership of that, and then she turned around and throws the first pitch strike. It's just that nonverbal behavior.
That ball is up the middle. Weisbrook wisely holds on to it and gets the first down.
Number 32, Delana Ma'ai.
Delana Ma'ai. You know, Tammy, UCSB has gotten runs from all but the number 9 hitter. And that's what you call production from your lineup.
How many times have we talked about just the balance throughout this lineup?
That ball is gonna fall in. First and second for the Gauchos as they mount yet another threat. And Kendall Fern is...
They're gonna swap outfielders. So Apodaco's gonna go back to right, and Mendoza is gonna go to left. There's Mendoza. She's such a versatile player for this team. She does play left field. She's the best catcher they have on this team, so they'll put her in the catching position.
So Mendoza in left field, Dowden in center, Apodaca in right. That could change next batter.
Number 3, Ainsley Waddell.
Ainsley Waddell. Runners at first and second, 1 out. Big swing and a foul ball.
Alonso just works so well side to side. The curve, the screw on a left-handed batter. That's a screwball that works away from a batter, which works in and up on a right-handed batter.
To the left side and a foul ball.
Here it is again, trying to work away from Waddell, but she's trying to get it to work away, but not having it break too far before it crosses the plate. Want it to cross the plate.
That ball is well hit, and it is gone! 3-run home run! Ainsley Waddell! And it's an 11-7 ball game!
From the minute she made contact, there was a smile on her face, a high fly ball. That's what you call a no-doubter. That thing sailed over right center. A deep shot for Ainsley Waddell, but it was the runs batted in. 3 big runs, And I just can't tell you how important that is on the bottom of the fourth, just after Long Beach State made a great run to come back.
And now Mendoza.
They just switched him back.
Will move to left field. Apodaca in right. Dowden as Jazzy Santos, the number 9 hitter, comes in. Seven runs in the first, 1 run in the second, 3 runs so far in the fourth. When the Gauchos start hitting like this, look out.
So Tracy, Apodaca's in left. They switched again. Mendoza's in right.
And that ball is hit well to right field. And glove by Mendoza for a long out.
Center fielder number 5, Danny Rauscher.
Top of the order, Danny Rauscher. Rauscher 2 for 3 today. Chopper up the middle, Weisbrook the throw, the tag, and they got her. Third out of the inning. Gauchos put 3 more on the board. It's an 11-7 ball game.
Here, we have discovered there are no barriers to the depth of our imagination. No barriers to our spirit of innovation and creativity. No barriers to what we can accomplish. Ranked as one of the top public universities in the country, Cal State Long Beach is transformative, inclusive, empowering. Cal State Long Beach, no barriers.
Credit Union One Free Checking has everything you need to bank on the go, make deposits and more with our highly rated mobile app. And get your direct deposit up to 2 days sooner with CU1 Early Pay. Open your account in minutes at creditunion1.org.
Introducing CU1 High Yield Checking, the account that rewards you for everyday banking. Earn up to 5.25% APY when you make qualifying transactions each month. No minimum or opening balance required. Get started at cu1.com/high yield checking.
Well, it was a big inning for Santa Barbara, who put up 3 runs for a bit of insurance, and now they've got the 4-run lead over Long Beach State. But you cannot count anybody out because Long Beach State, they've got it in them. Sophia Clark gets a first pitch strike. And Tracy, that is just I'll tell you what a way to try to create some separation, right? 3 more runs for Santa Barbara to now build a 4-run lead.
Yeah, the Beach aren't done yet. Mendoza lays it down, and the Gauchos take care of it.
Number 23, Giselle Hernandez.
Giselle Hernandez, the number 9 hitter for the Beach. Winner of this game will play Hawaii at 7 o'clock tonight, or 30 minutes following the conclusion of this game. The loser will go home. And we will be down to our final 3 teams. Well, you look at the great freshman pitchers, Sophia Clark, one of them. We saw 3 good freshman pitchers for UC San Diego. How about Callie Howard? What was she, up to 140 pitches in that game?
165. Yeah, it was an insane amount of pitches. I was so impressed with Callie Howard.
Big swing and a miss. Gets her on the strikeout. Talk about impressive. Sophia Clark gaining steam.
Number 6, Lina Apodaca.
Top of the order, Lina Apodaca. First pitch swing. You know, putting Clark in a little something different to look at, a little bit different timing. And if you win, you got another game, so you got to rest maybe Johnson a little bit.
You could also ride in the momentum of Clark and maybe start her, and then Johnson gets more rest while that's happening. You've got a little bit of, you know, flexibility there, or I think, but it's also who's the matchup. Well, it's Hawaii, so who's best suited with Hawaii?
Apodaca's got a big gap in left center. Mejia playing closer to the line, and Rauscher playing just dead center. To shortstop, Taya Banks throws to first. 3 up, 3 down. The Gauchos take care of the Beach for the first time. 1-2-3. Gauchos come to bat. "20 hits, 18 runs in what has been a slugfest." And Long Beach really got the thing started when in the top of the first they went right to work, and Long Beach has scored in every inning but that last inning. With us, Long Beach head coach Kendall Fern in her first year. Coach, the Beach is offensive, coming out to hit. I feel like you're not done yet.
No, we're cooking. We're cooking. I love the fight. I mean, that first inning was long, but man, we're resilient. I love the response. So this is going to be a battle. 2 great teams duking it out, staying alive. So more to come.
And Kate Barnett in the circle, so a change to get Alonzo out. Just your decision there.
Yeah, I mean, this is
Same
day
answer
3.
as- yeah.
This is day 3. So yeah, again, strength to strength. We're gonna keep shooting our shot, but Bella did a great job, and can't wait to see Kate out in the circles. So.
And let me just to follow up a question. Kate Barnett is good in this situation because finish that sentence for us.
She's great in leverage. You know, she's got ice in her veins, as does Bella. So excited to see her control their offense.
All right.
Kendall Fern, thanks so much.
Thanks.
Good luck to you.
Go Beach.
And boy, she has that beach personality, doesn't she? She's just so
charming. Yeah, she's so charming though. She's great.
But she's also a competitor. You can see the fight in her, and there is no quit in Kendall Fern, and what a great addition she is to the coaching staff. After Coach Kim Souter decides to retire, she comes in and fills some very big shoes.
Yeah, Bobby Smither in the AD at Long Beach State. What a great choice for him to get Kendall Fern. He knows how much she learned and her growth as an assistant under Stacy Newman-Denise at San Diego State. He's well aware of that because he worked at San Diego State for a bit of time. And so she comes with an incredible amount of knowledge.
Taya Banks is a number 2 hitter, as Kate Barnett will see 2, 3, and 4 for the Gauchos. Banks is 2 for 3 on the day with a 341 average. Rope foul. Good job, Joe Evans.
She still has it.
4 different teams she has taken to the NCAA tournament. Just a testament to just how good she is. 0-2. That ball to center field, deep center field, but run down by Erica Estrada.
Number 13, Ella Myers.
It is the bouncing of the outfielders. On any given moment, we could see Long Beach put somebody else in there. But Estrada is in center right now, and Ella Myers at the plate.
I can tell you, Apodaca and Mendoza are not in left field.
It's that coach mentality where you're always tinkering, even with outfielders when it comes to certain hitters. You want certain outfielders in right field in situations, certain in left. And we've seen at least 4 moves in the outfield by the Beach. And this to right field. That is Apodaca.
Oh, that's a web gem right there.
Number 17, Emily Carr.
Look at this. Just stretched out to the grass. Erica Estrada comes all the way over and says, oh yeah. And then we could do a little of the wave.
Kate Barnett, effective so far. 2 quick outs, ground ball to third. And that will be up and down for the Gauchos. Beach are fired up. They trail by 4.
Softball action at 7.
11-7 as we move to the top of the 6th. The Beach will bring up 2, 3, and 4.
For the Beach, number 10, Avery Weisbrook.
Avery Weisbrook set to lead it off against Sophia Clark, who came in and spelled Malaya Johnson. The winner of this game will face Hawaii 30 minutes following the conclusion of this game. One and 2 to Weisbrook. She's looking for her first hit of today in the number 2 spot. Fouls that back. We started with 6 teams. After this game, we'll be down to 3. Winner tomorrow will go to the NCAA tournament. They'll watch the selection show, find out where they go and what regional, which is a double elimination format as well. Weisbrook ropes that down the left field line. Extra bases for Weisbrook, and she's going to go to second, and a leadoff double.
Sends one down the line, and then she takes off, makes the turn. This one goes deep enough, far down left field, and into foul territory. Carr picks it up and plays the throw, but Weisbrook is easily into second base. What a nice rope.
As Kendall Fern said, the Beach is not done. Iniguez to the left side. Banks has got the long throw, and Banks gets Iniguez.
Number 17, Brooklyn Lee.
Wind starting to pick up a little bit here in Fullerton as you see that Beach flag, and some of the flags in the outfield start to, and it is blowing toward the outfield. That is a good fan base when you start to raise your own flags, and you know, you bring seats, you bring snacks, but when you bring flags, you are a diehard fan.
That's right, I agree. I was impressed with the Cal State Fullerton contingent. Of course, it's their home field and they're playing host, but man, they had tents up, they were in the shade. It was just, but it was all branded, you know, Cal State Fullerton. And so I'm taking pictures. My brother went to school here, and so I'm taking pictures. And like, okay, they got it. They got a great fan base.
That ball is in the gap. Brooklyn Lee gets extra bases. Another run scores. And the Beach continue to pound away at the Gaucho lead. It's an 11-8 ball game.
Just a deep shot into the gap, all the way to the fence. It gets there in a hurry. Weisbrook takes a look to see where the throw's coming from as she rounds third. There was no question she was gonna walk that one across home plate.
10th double, 18th RBI for Brooklyn Lee as Nina Sepulveda, honorable mention All Big West, tries to keep this rally going. Every inning but the 5th, the Beach have scored. Whereas the Gauchos got 7 in the first, another one in the second, and 3 more in the fourth. 0-2 to Sepulveda. She is 2 for 2 is the freshman. To the right side, knocked down, but not in time, and runners at first and third for the Beach. Third hit for the freshman, Nina Sepulveda.
I think Sepulveda might have just took a fall at first base. She was running to first. Hard hit. Oh, she tried to slide and then just hit her knee. I mean, no, that could have been bad.
Emily Dowden swinging first pitch.
Tell you who's fired up for Long Beach State is Brooklyn Lee. She's at third base right now.
Tying run at the plate. Chopper to short. The throw it home. It's got to be a tag. And the call is out, but I think we're immediately going to have a challenge here. Kendall Fern said, hey, where did she tag her? Let's take a look at this throw from Banks at shortstop. Or are they arguing obstruction?
Well, Brooklyn Lee was saying that, I can't tell if she was saying she was safe.
So the officials will congregate. So the ruling on the field is out. Long Beach is challenging it. And I didn't see an obstruction call. So if it is a successful challenge, she got her hand. She's saying she got her hand in there before the tag. She missed her. I think she missed her.
That's what Brooklyn Lee is saying. She said she never touched me. She never tagged me.
That's from that angle. It looks like she did not tag her. But we're sitting behind home plate and it actually looked like she did tag her. They are looking at it from all different angles up here in the review booth. They've looked at 3 different angles. And I think it's so close. You see the glove over top of Brooklyn Lee. Just don't know if it's been applied. So Brooklyn Lee is out at home for the second out of the inning. I think the difference, Tammy, was the tag applied, and if it wasn't, was there enough evidence to show it was?
Yeah, there just was not enough evidence, indisputable, to change the call.
Elisa Guerrero has 2 runners on. Guerrero to center field, and it is caught by Rauscher for the 3rd out of the inning. Beach push across, another run. We've got a 3-run ball game.
It all comes down to this. Be there at Cicerone Field at Anteater Ballpark on the campus of UC Irvine for the 2026 Big West Baseball Championship. Catch every pulse-pounding inning May 20th through the 24th when the Big West best battle for a conference crowd and an automatic berth in the NCAA Championship. For more information, go to bigwest.org/tickets. The 2026 Big West Baseball Championship. The road to Omaha starts here.
Hey, what's up, roomie? I got us some Jersey Mike subs.
Danny DeVito? Are you my freshman roommate?
And that doesn't matter. This is a Jersey Mike's commercial where the subs matter most. I mean, look how big that is. We'd eat that for lunch and for dinner. Hey, we eat that. Hey, who let the rents in? You want a Jersey Mike's?
Introduce us to your new roommate.
Mom, it's Danny DeVito.
That's mine. Don't touch it. Where the subs matter most. It's a Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above.
It's easy to play it safe, but that's not our story. Only the bold. It's our mission. A call for risk takers and change makers to shine. In the classroom, in the community, and in competition. Bold is our past, our future, our passion. Bold is the next level. The Big West, only the bold.
Never dull when it comes to these two teams. It has been an amazing back and forth, and a Beach contingent that perhaps didn't agree with that call at home plate, but you couldn't see definitively if the glove actually hit Brooklyn Lee with the tag or not. And with that, Kate Barnett's got to go back to work here in the bottom of the 6th. If she can hold the Gauchos in bay, and then at the top of the 7th, the Beach will bring up 7, 8, and 9. But right now, Barnett's got to face number 5 hitter in Giselle Mejia.
And we should really show our thanks and just say what a great job our challenge crew has done. And the replay, they have to look at the angles they're given, and they look and they look and they take their time to get it right. And I mean, these are minuscule. These are just, you know, sometimes even less than an inch close calls. They just do a really good job. It's hard, and there've been plenty of them in this championship week. But thanks to them for doing that really important work.
Lights are not on yet, but you see the shadows coming in. Probably go on momentarily. But Tammy, to your point, 50% of the crowd is not going to like the call.
Right. Well, it's 50% of our fans are not going to like what we say either, because there can be families and friends, and if we're not saying that, you know, it's not that we don't say nice things, but if they just don't agree with what we're saying because of what we're seeing, then so we get it.
Second hit for Giselle Mejia this game, and she is a leadoff base runner here in the bottom of the 6th. For every response, the Gauchos come back and answer Long Beach. Bella Fuentes, 2 for 3 on the day. Seven of 9 hitters for the Gauchos are hitting better than 300. That is well hit in the gap. Extra bases for Fuentes. And they're going to send the runner home. The throw, not in time. 12-8 Gauchos. RBI, Bella Fuentes. Her 3rd hit of the game.
And the Gaucho fans love it. A deep shot by Fuentes. It hits just on the edge of the grass and the warning track and then bounces off the wall. It's played with the throw at home. Can't be scooped up by Brooklyn Lee. And Fuentes is in for a double and another run batted in.
Runner in scoring position still for the Gauchos. Ma'ai is 1 for 2. That is in. And they're gonna send the runner home again. 13-8, RBI Ma'ai.
Santa Barbara is on a tear with the bats today. An absolute tear, a 5-run lead, and they are hitting it through the infield hard. The contact is solid.
Lindsey Collins, Isabella Alonso, and now Kate Barnett. Alonso and Barnett have made the All Big West team, and they, in the Gauchos, are able to handle them offensively.
Yeah. I mean, they are seeing the ball so well. I think to them, that ball looks so big, and it's got some great spin on it, but I just don't think that the spin is getting away from the hitter. I just think it looks so big, and they are all over it.
Pinch runner for the Gauchos on first base. Caitlin Garcia, the junior. You know, normally this late in the game, when you have a 5-run lead, you don't need a pinch runner at first, but the way these two teams have been hitting, you're not gonna chance it. 16 hits for the Gauchos. And if anybody is looking ahead during the regular season, the Gauchos beat Hawaii 2-1 in their series. Hawaii is waiting to face the winner of the game. And there are the Rainbow Wahine. What a game they played earlier today against Cal State Fullerton, the #1 seed. Back-to-back they went. It's a 6-4 win by the Titans as Waddell goes down swinging.
Number 22, Jazzy Santos.
Jazzy Santos, steady in the infield for the Gauchos. She was part of that championship team last year. You got to enjoy the ride if you're Jazzy Santos.
I agree. It's a good ride.
She was all tournament team last year.
And coming into that tournament, all Big West honorable mention. She started a ton of games last year, 62. And remember, this Santa Barbara team played a lot of games in the postseason. 7 in this championship. 4 in the NCAA.
Santos said she grew up in a baseball family. Her brothers kind of pushed her into the sport. And so glad they did. Santos says hitting is mental. You really gotta focus when you're not performing well, but she says she grounds herself in a simple routine. She really just focuses and takes deep breaths, focus on the logo on her bat, and taps the ground twice before getting into the box. Top of the order on deck, 1 out. That ball is hit well to center field, but gloved by Erica Estrada for a long second out of the inning.
Wow, man, she covered a lot of ground to catch that ball in center and then had to kind of reach out. Watch this, stretched out. Good catch, the turn and the throw.
Two down. Danny Rauscher, the top of the order. 2 for 4 today, hitting a sizzling 408 as Kate Barnett says timeout. To third, glove from the ground, but Rauscher's gonna beat that out. Infield single, her third hit of the game for Rauscher.
Yeah, good try by Sepulveda. I like the idea. I mean, it's all she can do to try to, she fielded it pretty quickly. But Danny Rauscher has a long stride. And she's coming from the left side, so she's already had a few extra steps closer to first base. Great effort by Sepulveda.
Taya Banks. Joe Evans said, hey, you know, we had a lot of expectations coming into the season. We were preseason #1, and nobody wants preseason #1. And she said, maybe we put some pressure on ourselves that we didn't need to. And she said, coming in, we've been finding our way as we inch closer towards the Big West championships. And when you win the championship last year, you get named #1 in the preseason. And they have fought their way, coming in as the #3 seed behind Fullerton and Hawaii. Chop foul off the foot of Banks.
Ugh.
It's one thing to have the ball hit your foot from the pitcher. It's another thing to hit it yourself. You hit the ball, which hits your foot.
Yeah, it comes off the bat so hard. So hard, and it's a really tough place to take a hit.
Jammed her inside, fouls that back.
Myers almost took a hit in the on-deck circle right there. Banks way out in front, just turned on it.
That ball is up on the right side. Hernandez will glove it for the third out of the inning. 2 more for the Gauchos as they will take a 13-8 lead into the top of the 7th. last at bat for the Beach, and they've got a 5-run gap to make up if they want to move on and advance.
Number 7, Audrey Mendoza.
Audrey Mendoza set to lead it off for the Beach. Sophia Clark coming in. To spell Malaya Johnson, 2-0. Fouls that back. Our next game will be 30 minutes following the conclusion of this game. It'll be Hawaii and someone. Championship game will start at 1 o'clock. It is a double elimination. If it is Hawaii or UC Santa Barbara or even Long Beach, they will have to win 2 tomorrow to be crowned the champ. 3-1 to Mendoza. Chop that foul. We've seen Hawaii in this situation before last year. They were back and forth and made a good charge under Bob Coolin. Strike 3! Sophia Clark, the freshman sensation, digs in and gets Audrey Mendoza.
Clark, and she's just really spinning that ball that crosses the plate, and it's just, watch where this ball is in terms of the plane. It's right across the thighs of Mendoza, and Mendoza knew it as soon as it crossed the plate. Absolutely knew it.
Giselle Hernandez, and then the top of the order. Check this, this is Miranda Gonzalez as a pinch hitter. She ropes that foul. One and two.
Clark continues to have some of these hitters right where she wants her. Mendoza was ahead in the count working against Clark, but Clark is just a workhorse, you can tell. So focused.
That ball is hit well and gone. Pitch hit solo home run by Miranda Gonzalez. It's a 13-9 ball game.
The freshman stepping up onto a big stage. Haven't seen her yet in this championship week.
Number 6, Lena Apodaca.
And she just sends one deep. A solo homer for the freshman. That's got to feel good.
Just the second home run of her season. Chopper to Banks. And gets the second out of the inning. Avery Weisbrook. As the Beach are down to their final out. Foul ball. Sophia Clark trying to close the door. To Rauscher, and that falls in. A 2-out single for Avery Weisbrook.
Now Weisbrook gets a hold of it and just drops in front of Rauscher, and you could tell the timing for Weisbrook was there. I think she might have surprised herself a bit at the type of contact that she got. But I think what you see is just the power of Weisbrook. Didn't make the greatest contact with the bat on the ball, and it still went pretty far out into that outfield. And by the way, Rauscher's dealing with quite the sun out there. They are staring right into it, is center field.
Ma'ai and Clark talking things over as we look at Rauscher out there in center field, and the sun, the shades, and everything going on. The Beach still have life. A runner on first, 2 outs, top of the 7th. They've already pushed a run across on the pinch hit home run by Gonzalez. And that ball gets by. And Weisbrook moves up 60 feet, and she's now in scoring position. Two balls, no strikes, 2 outs. John Schaefer is set behind home plate. And here comes Clark's offering. The sophomore Iniguez batting .354. Three and one. Brooklyn Lee on deck. Ball 4. The Beach are not done yet.
Think about Brooklyn Lee in one swing, and she can make this game a 1-run lead for Santa Barbara if she can get a hold of this one. And she is the kind of hitter who can, as Coach Amy Hayes comes out to chat with pitcher and the catcher. No pressure on Brooklyn Lee.
We mentioned yesterday, against UC Davis, Brooklyn Lee went 2 for 4. She has been hot in this series, and against the Beach, rather against the Gauchos in game 1, she was 2 for 3 with 3 RBI. She has been a thorn in the side of UC Santa Barbara, as you've got 2 teams that just don't have any quit.
Nope.
And Hawaii snoozing there as they're trying to just catch up on some, hey, wake up, we got a game to play.
Well, they went and probably had some really good grub, some food to get, sometimes you eat some good food and that can make you a little sleepy, but I guarantee you that Hawaii team will take the field and they'll be ready to go.
Brooklyn Lee takes ball 1. She doubled her last time up. Big swing and a miss.
That was a swing for center field and beyond. I don't think Clark liked that call and did not agree with that call. She thought that was a strike. Little pressure, pressure's mounting. 3-1.
Taking all the way. The bases are loaded. The tying run at the plate. And that is Nina Sepulveda. The freshman is 3 for 3 on the day and has the best average on the team. First team, honorable mention, all Big West, but first team, all freshman team. Tammy, you change pitchers right now? You just kind of...
Yeah, I don't know. That's a very good... I literally been thinking about this for the last 5 minutes, and I'm watching the body language of Clark. That's what I'm watching. I think she is frustrated with the strike zone. It's tight. I think she feels like she's getting squeezed, and that she's putting the ball in some places. And her team just kind of talked her down right there.
That ball gets past the catcher. The runner comes home. And a 13-10 ball game.
And Long Beach State is doing this with 2 outs.
And a pinch runner going out for the Beach at second base. Sophia Stein will be your pinch runner at second base. If you
Returning to Long Beach State, number 24, Sophia Stein.
are Nina Sepulveda, all pressure is on you as a freshman. What's the thought process?
You just gotta, she just needs to make contact. That's all she has to do. She's such a good hitter. She makes contact off of Sophia Clark, the ball will go where it needs to go. She doesn't have to overswing. You know, she's a player that can hit the gap, and she can hit the gap when she makes good contact.
Freshman on freshman.
If you get a walk here by Clark, then you change pitchers.
Emily Dowden is on deck. She has gone 1 for 4. Sepulveda 3 for 3.
Clark needs some good spin and good movement here. If she's going to go up, she needs to change the plane. That plane has to continue to rise.
Ball hit well to center field, and Rauscher will glove it for the 3rd out of the inning, and the Gauchos will move on. They will face Hawaii in the elimination game tonight, 30 minutes following this game. 13-10 winners over Long Beach State.
Gauchos 13, Long Beach 10.
For the first time this season, the Gauchos have beat the Beach.
The pitcher is Sophia Clark.
Clark gets the win.
Barber moves on to play Hawaii, coming up next.
And it'll be a Gaucho Rainbow Wahine 7 o'clock game. And the winner will move on to the championship.
Well, the road has come to an end for this season with Long Beach State. It's been a great season. Kendall Fern, her first year. Congratulations to the Beach on a great season, a great competitive showing in this championship. And there's a big smile from Kendall Fern as she hugs Joe Evans just right near home plate. But Santa Barbara, it's their moment right now, and they're moving on. Tracy, Santa Barbara believes.
And what's not to believe? They did it last year this way, and they're trying to replicate last year's success. And when they made it all the way to the championship, they'll take it and they will punch their ticket to the next game. 13-10, Gauchos are moving on to the next elimination game. It's a slugfest, but a UC Santa Barbara win. The Gauchos will move on to face Hawaii in the next elimination game. Joining us right now is Bella Fuentes. Bella, congratulations. You guys, you went 3 for 4 on the day, an outstanding performance. There was no give up from the Gauchos.
Thank you.
What was the thought and the chatter inside as you guys went back and forth with the beach?
Honestly, yesterday after our loss, we told each other we're not going to give up. That we're going to bring momentum, the energy into this game, and we didn't give up. We were down, but we were hype in the dugout, and we told each other, if they hit, we're going to hit 2. If they're going to get 1, we'll get 2. And we kept it going the whole way.
Bella, your personal line, you had 4 at-bats. You had some great chances. 2 runs, 3 hits, 1 run batted in.
Thank you.
Give us an idea of what you were seeing from Long Beach State pitchers and how you were adjusting and sticking with your plan. Help us understand that.
All my at-bats, I was noticing that the early pitches, they were the best pitches, and that's what I love, and I was attacking that. I wasn't going to get 0-2, 1-2, because my best pitch and my best approach is early in the count, and I noticed that they were throwing me middle in, and I expected that my first 2 at-bats, and you know, I had a feeling that I was going to get something middle out so they could switch it up, and I was ready for that.
Bella Fuentes, you've got to win another tonight to move on to the championship. Do the Gauchos have it in them?
We sure do. We're going to do it again, just like last year.
All right, the comeback kids are alive and well. Bella Fuentes, congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
And here's our updated brackets as UC Santa Barbara will play Hawaii, and Cal State Fullerton awaits the winner of tonight's 7 o'clock game. And it will be a 7:30 start with the delayed ending of this game for the next battle. Well, Tammy Blackburn, it has been an amazing game, but we've got another one coming up. For Tammy Blackburn, I'm Tracy Warren saying so long from Fullerton, California. Gauchos and Long Beach fight to the end, but it's the Gauchos who survive and advance. This has been a production of ESPN Santa Barbara, the 13-10 winners.